Make money while you sleep. For real? That phrase has become a tired cliché, hasn't it? It's been whispered in shiny webinars, screamed in flashy ads, and promised in countless get-rich-quick schemes. But for most of us, it sounds like a fairy tale. I've been there. The long hours, the relentless grind, the feeling that you're running on a treadmill that's going nowhere fast, the worry of an unexpected bill, the fear of losing your job, the quiet dread that you're falling further behind, watching the world get more expensive while your income stays stubbornly the same. You feel stuck, trapped in a cycle of trading your precious time for a finite paycheck. You've looked at the financial gurus with their yachts and private jets, and you think to yourself, that's not me. I don't have millions to start with. I don't have a secret formula. That's the lie they want you to believe. The truth is, passive income isn't a myth reserved for the super rich. It's not about magic. It's about building a machine that works for you, so you don't have to work for it. My name is Ben, and for over 2 decades I've navigated the volatile oceans of finance, from the high-stakes world of real estate and lending to the unpredictable currents of gold, stocks, and crypto. I've seen fortunes made and lost. I've witnessed the quiet power of smart, consistent investing and the devastating consequences of chasing empty promises. That's why I created Finance Fuel. Our mission is to provide you with the financial fuel you need. Not to get rich quick, but to build a life of genuine freedom and security. We're here to help you build that machine, brick by brick, so your money starts working for you, not the other way around. This isn't about selling you a dream. This is about giving you the tools, the mindset, and the practical steps to turn that dream into a reality. It all starts with a single, crucial shift in perspective. I've learned that the greatest barrier to passive income isn't a lack of capital, but a lack of clarity. We've been conditioned to think about money in one dimension: earn, spend, save a little. We're taught to chase the next promotion, the next salary increase, and while hard work is essential, it's not the whole story. The real secret lies in understanding that there are 2 games you can play with your money. One game is a sprint, where you trade your life force for dollars. The other is a marathon, where you put your dollars to work to buy back your time. Most people are stuck in the sprint, exhausting themselves without ever realizing there's another path. They see a small sum of money and think, what can I possibly do with this? They watch their savings sit idle in a bank account, slowly being eaten away by inflation. They see an opportunity to invest, but the fear of losing that hard-earned money paralyzes them. This fear is a prison, and I've seen it cripple so many brilliant, hard-working people. It's a tragedy I've witnessed time and again. That fear, that feeling of being a prisoner in your own financial life, I understand it. I've seen it firsthand, not just in my own journey, but in the journeys of so many clients and colleagues. A friend of mine, a brilliant engineer in Silicon Valley, made a great salary, but every dollar was spoken for. Mortgage, car payments, kids' college fund. He was running flat out, but felt like he was just treading water. One day, his company announced a major round of layoffs. The anxiety was crippling. He realized his entire financial life was built on a single, fragile foundation: his paycheck. And when that foundation was threatened, everything else was too. He came to me, shaken, and asked, what do I do? How do I build something that won't disappear overnight? His question is the heart of our discussion today. The problem isn't that you're not working hard enough. The problem is that your income is a single, active stream. When that stream runs dry, you're left with nothing. The solution, the real secret to financial security and freedom, is to build multiple independent streams. To build an ecosystem where your money, like water, flows from one source to another, nourishing your life without your constant effort. And you don't need millions to start. You just need a different approach. Think of it like this: a single-engine plane is reliable, but a twin-engine plane is safer. If one engine fails, the other can still get you home. Your financial life should be the same. The paycheck from your job is one engine. But what about the second, the third, the fourth? That's what passive income is all about. It's not about being lazy. It's about being smart. It's about taking the hard-earned money you make and putting it to work for you, so it can generate its own income, its own fuel. I'm not talking about get-rich-quick schemes. I'm talking about proven, time-tested methods that have created wealth for generations. Things you can start today with what you have. I'm talking about the kind of money that gives you the peace of mind to sleep through the night, even if the markets are down or a layoff is looming. It's the kind of money that lets you say no to a job you hate and yes to an opportunity that inspires you. It's about building a fortress of financial security that no single event can tear down. This isn't just about money, it's about control. Control over your time, control over your choices, control over your future. The story of my friend is a powerful example of why this is so critical. He had a great life on the surface, but inside he was living in a state of quiet desperation, a fear he couldn't shake. I've seen that same fear in people everywhere, from a young family in Boston struggling to save for their first home to a retiree in Florida worried about outliving their savings. The anxiety is universal, but the solution, the path to calm, is within your grasp. It starts with small, deliberate actions. It starts with building that first passive income stream, a small tributary that can eventually grow into a powerful river. And this is where we transition from a mindset of fear to a mindset of action. The path to passive income isn't a single highway, it's a network of roads, each leading to the same destination, financial freedom. The first road, and perhaps the most well-trodden, is through real estate. Now you might be thinking, I don't have the down payment for a house. And that's a valid point. For a long time, real estate was a game only for the wealthy. But the market has evolved. Today, you can invest in real estate without ever owning a physical brick. I'm talking about REITs, real estate investment trusts, which are essentially stocks of companies that own income-producing properties like apartment buildings, hotels, or commercial spaces. You're buying a piece of that portfolio, and they pay you a dividend from the rent they collect. It's a way to get your feet wet in real estate without the headache of tenants, toilets, and termites. Another, more direct approach is private lending. This is a strategy I've used successfully for years. You become the bank, lending money to real estate investors who need capital for their projects. They do all the work, finding the property, renovating it, and selling it, and you simply collect the interest on your loan. It's a powerful, tangible way to generate cash flow, often with a first lien position on the property as collateral, providing a significant layer of security. This is where your capital truly becomes a partner, working alongside a professional who is doing the heavy lifting. I've seen this strategy provide double-digit returns for my clients, turning their dormant savings into a dynamic income engine. For those with a higher risk tolerance and a longer-term vision, we look to the stock market. And no, I'm not talking about day trading. I'm talking about dividend-paying stocks. Imagine owning a piece of a company like Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson, and every quarter they send you a check for a portion of their profits. It's like a tiny, consistent paycheck that arrives whether you're working or not. The key here is not to chase the highest yield, but to find companies with a long, consistent history of not just paying but increasing their dividends. These companies, often called dividend aristocrats, are typically financially sound and resilient, providing a stable income stream that actually grows over time, outpacing inflation. And then there's the frontier of cryptocurrency. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that too volatile? Too risky? It can be if you approach it like a lottery ticket. But there are ways to use crypto to generate passive income. The most common is through a process called staking, where you essentially lock up your coins to help secure a blockchain network. In return, the network pays you a reward in the form of more coins. It's like earning interest on your digital assets. This is a newer, more complex space, but with the right research and a small, diversified allocation, it can be a powerful engine for growth. But choosing the right passive income stream is only half the battle. The other half, the more crucial half, is managing your mindset. I've seen so many people get paralyzed by analysis paralysis, waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect investment. They spend months, even years, researching every tiny detail, only to end up right where they started. The truth is, the perfect moment doesn't exist. The perfect investment is the one you understand and that you actually take action on. The biggest mistake you can make is doing nothing. A small investment consistently applied over a long period will always outperform a large investment that you never get around to making. I want to introduce a metaphor I've used with clients for decades: the bamboo tree. When you plant a bamboo seed, you water it and fertilize it every single day. For the first year, you see nothing. The second year, still nothing. The third, fourth, and fifth years, nothing. You might start to feel discouraged, like your efforts are wasted. You might be tempted to give up. But in the fifth year, after 5 years of consistent, unseen work, the bamboo tree suddenly bursts through the ground and can grow up to 90 feet in just 6 weeks. What was happening during those 5 years? It was building an incredibly strong, intricate root system deep underground. The visible growth was just the result of a powerful, unseen foundation. Your passive income journey is no different. The first few months, the first few years, you might not see massive returns. Your dividends might be small. Your real estate fund might be growing slowly. But what you are doing is building a powerful, invisible root system. You are building financial habits. You are developing the knowledge and confidence that will allow you to make larger, smarter decisions in the future. You are setting up the foundation for exponential growth. And when that growth finally comes, when your dividends start to compound, when your real estate fund grows enough to make a significant distribution, or when your crypto staking rewards become meaningful, it will feel sudden, but it will be the direct result of the quiet, consistent work you put in at the beginning. The market, whether it's for stocks, real estate, or crypto, is not a slot machine, it's a farm. You don't plant a seed today and expect to harvest it tomorrow. You plant a seed, you water it, you nurture it, you protect it from pests, and you let it grow over time. That requires patience, discipline, and a deep-seated belief in the process. My greatest joy as a financial expert isn't seeing a client make a huge one-time windfall. It's seeing them consistently, calmly, and methodically build their financial fortress. It's a testament to the power of a long-term vision over short-term gratification. The bamboo tree is a powerful symbol, but the real power is in you. The power to choose patience over panic, the power to choose consistent action over procrastination, the power to choose a long-term vision over a short-term gamble. The feeling of being trapped, of watching life pass you by while you're stuck on the treadmill, that feeling isn't your destiny. It's a wake-up call. It's the signal that it's time to build your own fortress, to create your own freedom. It's time to start planting your seeds. I've seen my friend, the engineer, completely transform his life. He started with a small, consistent investment in a dividend ETF. Then he took a tiny portion of his savings and invested in a real estate crowdfund. Slowly, quietly, his passive income streams began to flow. Today, those streams are a powerful river. He no longer fears layoffs. He no longer feels trapped. He has the freedom to say yes to family trips, to new hobbies, to a life of his own design. His story is not unique, and it's not magic. It's a testament to the power of a simple, actionable plan and the discipline to stick with it. So what is your next step? You've listened, you've learned, you've opened your mind to the possibilities. Now it's time to act. It's time to take that first small, consistent step toward building your own passive income machine. Don't let fear paralyze you. Don't let the noise of the market distract you. Remember the bamboo tree. Remember the engineer. The path to financial freedom is a journey, not a destination, and it begins with that single, powerful step you choose to take today. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I truly hope this has given you the financial fuel to start building your future. What is the one passive income stream you are most excited to explore? Leave a comment below and let's start a conversation. Your journey is just beginning, and we'll be here every step of the way. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Finance Fuel for more guidance and strategies. Together, we can build a community of smart, resilient investors. Until next time, keep fueling your future.